Hey guys, so the next goddess in the goddess series is Sedna. Sedna is the Inuit goddess of the sea and marine animals. Her home lies in the icy sea of the Arctic region. There are many different versions of Sedna's story. In one, she marries a dog, in another, a bird spirit, and in yet another, she is a mistreated orphan, and the tribe tried to get rid of her. The common thread in these stories is that her father takes her out in his kayak and throws her overboard into the icy sea. As Sedna tries to cling to the kayak, her father chops her fingers off in order to appease the spirits. Her fingers become sea creatures as she sank to the bottom of the sea, where she then rules over the monsters and creatures of the deep, as well as the sea mammals. She was said to have grown a fish tail similar to that of a mermaid's. The natives of the Arctic region always maintain to ensure a good relationship with Sedna, so she will allow sea creatures to give themselves to the people for food. It is said when Sedna is upset, the shaman will change into the form of a fish, dive down into the waters, and comb and braid her hair, which appeases her since she has no fingers and cannot do this for herself. To the Inuit people, Sedna is the mistress of life and death because she provides for them. If she does not feel respected, she sends misery, sickness, storms, and starvation to punish the humans. But when people treat her with respect and concern, they receive her blessings. The archetype of Sedna teaches us that we sometimes must delve into the depth or darkness of places that we fear most if we are to find the riches that rest there. She reminds that in spite of our foolish mistakes, we will always be worthy of love and respect. We have every right to demand that others treat us well. Which is a beautiful archetype. Her animal companions I've found are whales, dolphins, sea creatures and mammals, a raven, and a dog. Colors: white, black, blue, and green. Herb and plant correspondences: algae, seaweed, sea salt, chrysanthemum flowers, and monkshood root. Need to do a little more research on that herb itself or plant. Tarot companion for Sedna would be the moon. Crystals: ocean jasper, lapis lazuli, abalone pearl, covalite, and lowlite. I hope I'm saying that right. Offerings that you could give to her if you decide to work with her: broken knives, scraps of meat and bone. You could also put a bowl of salt water as an offering for her. Incense that you could use. I found patchouli. I couldn't really find too much more on that. Symbols: water, an eye, and a fish. You could call upon Sedna for abundance, especially if it has to do with your food supply. Animal rights, especially marine life and fish and sea animals. Granting of wishes when you're in the ocean. Protection while on the water. For dreams and intuition, and for healing. Some fun facts. Sedna also lives in the sky. In 2003, astronomers discovered an unknown planet in the furthest reaches of our solar system. In a deviation from the custom of naming celestial bodies after characters from Greek and Roman mythology, the name chosen for this newcomer was Sedna, after the Inuit goddess of the sea, which is really cool. Sedna rules over the Inuit version of the Underworld. Sedna's theme is gratitude, abundance, and nature. Places and ways to honor Sedna. You could have prints or photos of Sedna on your altar space that you have created for her. Some Inuit women get horizontal lines tattooed across their fingers to honor the moment Sedna transformed into a goddess, which I found really cool. Being in or near the sea to tune into the depth of Sedna's energy. So next time you're near the sea or a big body of water, an ocean, maybe think about Sedna and her energy washing over you. She is also known as an Eskimo woman. And now we are going to read the myth and the meaning from the Dark Goddesses Oracle deck. So, Sedna, and the keyword on the card, I don't know if you guys can see it very well, but it is depth. So the myth. Sedna is the Inuit goddess of the sea and marine life. Sedna lives in the Inuit land of the dead, where she is mistress of life and death. In one version of her legend, she is unsatisfied with all of her male suitors, so she marries a seabird. Her father is so angry at this that he throws her into the sea, and when she tries to climb back into the boat, cuts off her fingers. Her amputated fingers become fish and marine mammals, and she becomes a goddess. When angered, she punishes humans with sickness, violent storms, and starvation by entrapping the sea life in her tangled hair. She releases them only when appeased by songs, offerings, or a visit from a shaman who combs her long black hair. And the meaning, the message that Sedna has for us today. Sedna encourages you to dive deeper. Now is the time for introspection. What you are searching for is hiding below surface level. Do not be afraid to delve into the cold and the darkness to reach that richer understanding you are seeking. You must not let fear of the unknown hold you back from all that you are capable of. So Sedna comes with a beautiful message. Let me know in the comments if any of you guys work with her or know anything else about her that's interesting. I would love to know.